I'm not kidding. This is real America. Real America. Of caring good people. Of statutes and liberty where fire crews are still amazing. Warriors that don't ever get said thank you to half the time. This is America where little girls know how to shoot .22s because some squirrels create holes that break the legs of their ponies and their cows. This is America where 79 years they've met on the same day, even if it's Holy Sunday, they meet on the same day and join together as a community. This is America. Open the door to freedom again, please. Forgive us. We know not what we do. This is America. This is the America that I grew up and know and flew. This is the America that no one knew but you.
Well, I can answer any questions. A lot of them. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, would you want to sit down for a minute? Do you have a minute?
Well,
or if not, we can sit on the porch up here.
We're just going to eat pretty soon.
Okay. I'm going to go see if my friend's horses are still, how they're doing. I haven't seen these horses. They got abandoned. But what I'd love to do is get your story of how they used to keep goats to keep the fire down, and then they made money by burning.
Did I tell that?
You told me that, and I was like, I want you to tell me that truth, because that's the truth about here. And
they knocked the brush down with a cat. The cat, you know what I mean, with a roller behind it.
Yeah, caterpillar.
And they have a big ball on a long cable.
Yeah.
See, the cable might go from here to that. Well, the cable might go from here to that pole. And you go around the hill, and this big ball is full of water. It weighs...
But they used to use goats, you told me.
Huh?
They used to use goats to clear this out.
And this ball goes and knocks all this brush down as you go, see?
Yeah.
And then after the brush dries, they set it on fire. After the brush is knocked down, it dries, just like it dies.
Oh!
It dies.
So now you have undergrowth that's dead.
If we pull that up, it'll die.
Right.
If we pull that brush up, it'll die.
Right, and now you have kindling.
Then you burn it.
Mm-hmm.
And all these young brush can start coming back, and then the goats eat that. And then the fire won't burn that young. So that's the way on them. That's kind of.
And then that's going to come up in another 6, 8, 10 weeks where it gets dried out.
When it comes up, the goats eat it off, you know.
But didn't you say they used to use goats to eat it down?
Mm-hmm.
And they would keep it eaten down so they didn't have that second growth fire problem.
Well, there wouldn't be they keep it ate down.
Right.
There wouldn't be no big thing to burn.
And they were meat goats, right? So they had
eat all those young sprouts that come up, you know.
Uh-huh.
The goats eat all, that's what goats like, all that.
The young sprouts.
Where do you live?
Well, my friends have land out where Nina, the cow lady, runs her cows through Dream Valley.
Where?
At Dream Valley.
Oh, Green Valley?
Dream.
Is that up at Lowry?
Yes, at the end of Lowry Road, yes.
Yeah, I was born right south of there.
Really? Oh, okay. Now I know. We got talking and you told me all kinds of stories. And I loved your stories.
Right south.
Yes, Elder Creek, I think, is where she stays, and I don't know how to get there.
Elder comes right down through there. And yeah, I was born south there, 3 or 4 miles. Have you ever been up? You've been on up the road then, haven't you?
Okay, now
You know
where I've
Buffalo?
been. I go up the other way by the schoolhouse. What was the schoolhouse?
Well, yeah, you go right by the schoolhouse.
That's the way
have
I
you been
go.
on up the big hill?
Not on the right side. I've only gone through Pasquinta
No, on the same road.
of Lowry. Just
the same
keep on
road
up.
you come out of. Do you know?
I came down there once.
Steve Marriott?
Marriott, no.
He lives-
I might have met him at one of
He
the
lives on the
feeds.
left. When you go past the schoolhouse, the first house on the left.
Is Steve Marriott? All right. I think he's the one that Nina the cow lady. I think she keeps her horses there when she does her cows in the winter.
Maybe I've been there twice. Well, it didn't used to be no house. Only
I could
two
imagine.
houses up in there when I was.
And so, gosh, I mean that's a ways in there right now with a car.
There's lots of houses up high. You heard of High Flat?
No.
Hmm?
I haven't driven to the end of the street. Maybe that's
Well,
because these roads you want to make sure someone knows where you're going. Because if you ran out of gas, no one would find you.
do you come to the store very much?
I haven't lately, but I'm hoping to. I'll be back on April on that 29th gig down at over Pasquinta. I'll come to that.
I'm gonna talk about some history maybe in the first part of April.
Oh, I'd love to come. She has my information. Ask her to get a hold of me.
Where do you get your mail? Here?